footsteps used to dance across the floor. Now the rhythm feels uncertain since you don't walk here anymore. There was music in your laughter, in the way you said my name, but the melody grew distant long before the ending came. I can hear the quiet echo of the life we used to know, and the moment you forgot it was the moment you let go. Every memory tried to chase you, every whisper tried to brace you, but your heart was wandering somewhere far away. When you forgot the sound of home, you grew quiet, cold, alone, lost inside the distance where your heart had flown. When you forgot the sound of home, love became an empty tone, fading softly like a ghost that's never known. There were signs along the hallway that your warmth was fading slow. In a way your smile trembled when you tried to let it show. I kept reaching for the comfort you once offered without fear, but the arms that used to hold me stopped remembering I was here. Still I walked the rooms in silence, hoping for a trace of you, but the home we built together lost its meaning when you withdrew. If tomorrow brings redemption, let it soften your direction, guide you back to where our hearts once dared to stay. When you forgot the sound of home, you grew quiet, cold, alone, lost inside the distance where your heart had flown. When you forgot the sound of home, love became an empty tone, fading softly like a ghost that's never known. Home is more than walls and light. It's the voice that holds you tight. Yours grew quiet, drifting far from me. You forgot the sound of a home. When you forgot the sound of a home.
Your name didn't sound like home, said an EPPM. Soft yearning and tender, Romans brush snare, mellow brass shimmer, warm organ pad, soulful men far away. Missing warmth and missing meaning in the shape your letters lay. And I heard the quiet distance in the tone you used to own. For the first time in my lifetime, your sweet name didn't sound like a home. Every syllable grew hollow till your name forgot the love it used to spark. When your name didn't sound like home, I felt lost, I felt alone, like the world misplaced the truth we'd once been shown. When your name didn't sound like a home, all our dreams began to roam, leaving me to wander through the dark unknown. I recall the way your name would make the loneliest nights feel warm, changing tears into a sanctuary safe from any storm. But the sound grew strange and distant as your heart began to stray, and the comfort in your letters slowly drifted far away. Still I whispered it in longing, hoping meaning might atone. But your name no longer carried what once made my heart feel home. If tomorrow grants redirection, let your name recall connection. Let it sound again like something meant for me. When your name didn't sound like home, I felt lost, I felt alone, like the world misplaced the truth we'd once been shown. When your name didn't sound like home, all our dreams began to roam, leaving me to wander through the dark unknown. Names can lose their sacred sound, fade like echoes falling down. Yours grew distant long before your feet had flown. Your name, oh, lost its home. When your footsteps lost their echo, started beacon, yeah. Style, yearning and soulful, warm vintage keys, deep bass, brush snare, muted brass, Logan swell. Emotional mellow, focused sincerity, analog tape, one bottle about footsteps that no longer echo with the presence they used to carry. Your footsteps used to echo like a promise in the hall, but now they move in silence, barely sounding like you at all. Every hollow, quiet motion felt like waves without the ocean, like a story missing chapters I once knew. When your footsteps lost their echo, love turned fragile, thin and narrow, guiding us toward an end we never chose. of a truth we can't oppose. I remember how your footsteps used to dance with mine in time, how the echo matched our laughter like a soft and perfect rhyme. But the sound began to weaken as your heart withdrew its glow, till the promise in your footsteps felt too distant, feeling hollow. Still I listened through the moonlight for the rhythm we once knew, but the echo in your footsteps lost the peace that led to you. If tomorrow grants forgiveness, let your echo find its business. Let it lead you back to places we called home. When your footsteps lost their echo, love turned fragile, thin and narrow, guiding us toward an end we never chose. When your footsteps lost their echo, I felt something come and go, like a whisper of a truth we can't oppose. Yeah, yeah. Footsteps tell where love resides, hold the truth behind our strides. Yours grew quiet long before your heart had gone. Your footsteps lost their calm. When your footsteps stopped calling, all they knew where I should stand, drawing me into the doorway with the softness of command. But the rhythm changed so slowly that I barely heard it straight, till your steps no longer waited, slowly pulling you away. And the cadence once familiar took a path I couldn't track, for the moment that your footsteps stopped there calling me back. Every sound grew weak and hollow, every beat too faint to follow, till the echo lost the sweetness it once carried. When your footsteps stopped calling me back, oh, love slipped off its rightful track, leaving shadows where affection turns to light. And your footsteps stopped calling me back, I felt something start to crack, and the space between our hearts turned cold and slack. I remember how the hallway echoed bright when you arrived, how your steps would fill the distance with a comfort so alive. But the sound grew thin and shapeless as your longing fell apart, and the footsteps that once sought me couldn't find their way to start. Still I listened in the twilight for a rhythm I now lack,
but your footsteps lost their hunger, stopped their calling to come back. If tomorrow grants reflection, let your steps regain direction. Let them find the tender path where we begin. When your footsteps stop calling me back, whoa, love slipped off its rightful track, leaving shadows where affection turned to light. Whoa, when your footsteps stop calling me back, whoa, footsteps where hearts go, falling quiet when they know yours turned silent long before the farewell track. Yeah, your footsteps stop calling back. Oh, footsteps that call me back. Footsteps stop calling me back. Footsteps that call me back. Footsteps stop calling back. When your shadow didn't match your step, spurring deep in, like it carried quiet stories you were scared for me to face. Your steps were slow and steady, but the shadow led ahead, leaving hints of early endings in the places fear had spread. And the truth behind that outline, with its slightly broken pace, told me something in your heart was moving farther from this space. Every misaligned reflection spoke of quiet disconnection, of a love that couldn't hold its steady frame. When your shadow didn't match your steps, I felt sorrow in my chest, as if love had walked ahead of your regrets. When your shadow didn't match your steps, all our hopes grew dispossessed, and the rhythm of our hearts turned second best. I recall the way your shadow used to cling beside your feet, moving gently, moving with you, keeping every promise sweet. But tonight it drifted forward, like it knew our time was through, and the space between your motions broke the truth I thought I knew. Still I stared into the darkness, trying hard to understand why your shadow seemed more certain than the touch within your hand. If tomorrow brings admission, let it soften your transition. Let your steps return to places we once stayed. When your shadow didn't match your steps, I felt sorrow in my chest, as if love had walked ahead of your regrets. shadow didn't match your steps. All our hopes grew dispossessed, and the rhythm of our hearts turned second best. Shadows tell what hearts conceal, show the things we fear to feel. Yours confessed before your lips could speak at all. Your shadow lost its steps. When the door forgot the sound of you, style to keep pale-male, nostalgic chemistry ain't tender. Warm rose chords, slow bass pulse, brush snare, muted brass bloom, resting organ pad, soulful man, vocal ways, recognize the lover's steps, but has forgotten the sound. The door once came alive whenever you approached its frame, swinging open just a heartbeat before I ever said your name. But tonight it stayed unmoving, cold and stiff against the floor, like it lost the quiet rhythm you once carried to its core. And the hinges that remembered every truth that we once knew stood in silence, unexpected, for the door forgot your sound too. Every creak felt strange and hollow, every echo hard to follow, till the doorway lost the voice it used to hear. When the door forgot the sound of you, all I want turned somber blue, missing footsteps that the wood once gladly knew. When the door forgot the sound of you, every memory slipped through with a hush no empty house could misconstrue. I remember nights you entered with a rhythm full of grace, and the door would sway with welcome like it recognized your pace. But the cadence turned uncertain as your longing moved aside, and the sound that once soothed the evening couldn't find a place to hide. Still I listen through the quiet for a knock that won't break through, for the door that lived to greet you has forgotten how you move. If tomorrow brings returning, let the door regain its yearning, let it sway again to steps it used to trust. When the door forgot the sound of you, all I want turned somber blue, missing footsteps that the wood once gladly knew. When the door forgot the sound of you, every memory slipped through with a hush no empty house could misconstrue. Lost your sound.
Where the night forgot your name. Rancho Texas plaster soul, 70 p.m. Curry in your soup and a moose but the air grew cold and distant as the season moved along, and the night forgot your sweetness like a fading silent song. Now the darkness feels much heavier where your presence used to flame, for the night grew tired of holding what no heart could still reclaim. Every star that once felt tender lost a glow, you made it render, and the sky turned quiet where you once belonged. Where the night forgot your name, love turned quiet, lost its claim, leaving echoes in the dark that sound the same. Oh, where the night forgot your name, all the shadow shifted blame on a heart too tired to keep up with the flame. I remember how the moonlight danced along your gentle tone, how your voice would warm the nighttime, so I never felt alone. But the darkness now stands hollow, missing traces of your voice, like the night itself grew weary of a love without a choice. Still I walk beneath the twilight, hoping stars might speak again, but the night forgot your name before it ever lost the rain. If tomorrow brings redemption, let the night erase the tension, let it bless the space where memories once stayed. Oh, where the night forgot your name, love turned quiet, lost its claim, leaving echoes in the dark that sound the same. Oh, where the night forgot your name, all the shadow shifted blame on a heart too tired to keep up with the flame. Nights remember, nights forget, hold the love and hold regret. Yours slip softly past the shadows and the pain. The night forgot your name. Oh, the night, oh, forgot your name. Your name, forgot your name. Oh.
Your voice once carried sunlight like a promise in the rain, warm enough to melt the sorrow, soft enough to ease my pain.
But the glow began to weaken, turning fragile in its spin, till the warmth that lived inside it slowly faded, growing thin. And I recognized the distance in a tone you can't begin. In the quiet place your voice forgot the warmth it held within. Every word grew cold and weary, every echo faint and eerie, where the fire in your speaking used to burn, where the warmth in your voice turned thin. I felt sorrow creeping in, like a shadow of the love we'd once begun, where the warmth in your voice turned thin. All our joy wore paper skin, breaking softly where the truth refused to spin. Whoa. I recall the nights your laughter wrapped around me like a shawl, holding tight against the winter, sweet enough to warm it all. But the melody grew distant as your heart withdrew its song, and the warmth behind your speaking couldn't carry very long. Still I listened for the comfort I once leaned upon again, but your voice no longer holds the glow it carried deep within. If tomorrow grants renewal, let your tone regain its fuel. Let it warm the place where tenderness had been, where the warmth in your voice turned thin. I felt sorrow creeping in, like a shadow of the love we'd once begun. Oh, where the warmth in your voice turned thin. All our joy wore paper skin, breaking softly where the truth refused to spin. Oh, voices fade when hearts retreat, lose a rhythm in their beat. Yours grew thinner long before the end began. Your voice grew thin. You're thin. When the window didn't wait for you, style it recognized the rhythm of your voice before you'd clear. But tonight it stayed in silence, left the curtains barely stirred, as if all the gentle moments it remembered had been blurred. And the glass that once awaited every whisper, every cue, stood there still and unexpected, didn't wait at all for you. Every pain lost its desire,
every pain lost its desire,
every draft forgot the fire,
every draft forgot the fire,
till the window gave up hope you'd reappear. When the window didn't wait for you, all our tenderness withdrew, and the house forgot the love it once knew. When the window didn't wait for you, every memory turned askew, like a story neither of us could renew.
the frame, filling up the quiet twilight with a warmth no place could claim. But the room grew strangely distant as your visits came to fade, and the window grew unwilling to recall the light you gave. Still I stared into the night air, hoping time would pull you through. But the window knew the ending, didn't bother waiting for you. If tomorrow brings some healing, let the window find its feeling. Let it welcome back the comfort that we shared. When the window didn't wait for you, all our tenderness withdrew, and the house forgot the love it once knew. When the window didn't wait for you, every memory turned askew, like a story neither of us could renew. Windows memorize our days, hold our shadows in their gaze. Yours stopped trying long before your heart withdrew. The window waited no more. 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 Your eyes once held a sunrise with a promise soft and bright, but lately all the colors seem to fade into the night. You were trying hard to hide it, but the truth began to spill, like the tears you didn't shed were growing heavier to fill. Every glance became a tremor of the secrets you contained, and the moment they slipped outward was the moment love was strained. Every shimmer felt like saying all the things your heart was weighing, even when your voice refused to let them flow. But your eyes couldn't hold anymore, told the truth you hid before. Open wide the quiet wounds you can't ignore. What your eyes couldn't hold anymore left me standing at the door, watching everything we built fall to the floor. I kept hoping you'd release it, let the sorrow fall and rest, but you held it in your lashes like a burden in your chest. Though your words stayed locked and careful, though your tone tried to remain, there was honesty in silence that revealed the deepest strain. Now I gather all the moments where your gaze became a knowing truth can't stay in prison when the heart wants to be free. If tomorrow brings an ending, let your eyes have space for mending. Let the tears you fear be ones you won't outgrow. Oh, what your eyes couldn't hold anymore told the truth you hid before. Open wide the quiet wounds you can't ignore. Oh, what your eyes couldn't hold anymore left me standing at the door, watching everything we built fall to the floor. Eyes can speak without a sound, tell the world what's breaking down. Yours told me more than words could ever frame. Your eyes couldn't hold it anymore.
When the bed forgot your shape, started be clear or shady, general slow bass pulse, brush snare whisper soft and brass, warm organ hum so familiar, hopeful road emotional edge, table worn about the slow moment when the bed no longer remembers the shape of a lost lover. The bed once held your silhouette like a memory of the night, but lately it lies empty, losing traces of your life. Where your body left the softness, now there's nothing but the cold, and the warmth you carried with you slowly slips from what I hold. Every dawn reveals the truth that time refuses to delay, that the bed forgot your shape a little more with every day. Every wrinkle on the linen feels like time itself was spinning, pulling all the gentle echoes out of you. When the bed forgot your shape, I knew love had lost escape, fading quietly like shadows slowly drain. When the bed forgot your shape, all the memories turned opaque, leaving only space your heart could not remain. I still reach across the blankets where your warmth would once remain, but the air is still and hollow, like a promise turned to pain. And the pillow you once held feels like a stranger by my side, where the dreams you filled with laughter used to blossom, used to glide. Now I lie awake in silence as the night begins to take all the pieces of your presence that the bed can recreate. If tomorrow brings me healing, Let the emptiness start peeling all the layers of the longing left behind. When the bed forgot your shape, I knew love had lost escape, fading quietly like shadows slowly drape. When the bed forgot your shape, all the memories turned opaque, leaving only space your heart could not remain. I bet you remember where we've been. Hold our shadows deep within, till the softness fades like echoes in the dark. The bed forgot your shade. The bed forgot your shade.
When the curtains quit remembering you, style like T6, that classic soul, 70 BPM, soft, nostalgic and soulful, warm keys, slow rolling bass, brush, snare, muted brass, airy organ texture, tape worn vintage feel, about a house slowly forgetting the presence of someone who once lived there. Every shimmer in their motion used to echo your devotion. Now they rest as quiet shadows of the past. When the curtains quit remembering you, all the room turns somber blue, missing all the life your presence once pulled through. When the curtains quit remembering you, every color lost its hue, leaving emptiness where sunlight once broke through. Oh, oh, oh. They once fluttered in the evening when your laughter filled the space, but the stillness they've been keeping shows the void you can't replace. I can see the dust of heartache where your silhouette would land, where the curtains met your shadow like a lover's gentle hand. Now they hang with quiet sorrow where your light no longer bends, for the home that once adored you slowly learns how absence ends. If tomorrow brings the breeze no longer do, with the ghost of where your shadow used to fall. When the curtains quit remembering you, all the room turns somber blue, missing all the life your presence once pulled through. When the curtains quit remembering you, every color lost its hue, leaving emptiness where sunlight once broke through. Curtains hold the breath of time, memories caught in every line you'll slip through before the fabric ever knew. The curtain, that got you. The curtain, forgot you. There's a room forgot the shape of luscious carved across the floor. Every corner knew our story, every breath behind the door. But the walls grew cold and empty as your warmth began to fade, and the shape that once was ours slowly drifted unafraid. Now the quiet feels too heavy, filled with dust and wanderlust, for the room that once adored us has forgot the shape of us. Every echo lost its meaning, every memory started leaning out of sight where once our silhouettes had stayed. Where the room forgot the shape of us, love unraveled into dust, turning sacred nights to shadows we can't trust. Where the room forgot the shape of us, every memory lost its thrust, giving into silence where our hearts combust. I remember how the walls would hold the sound of every laugh, how the floor would feel your footsteps like a closely guarded path. But the space grew wide and hollow when your spirit slipped away, and the room could not remember where our bodies used to sway. Still I touch the empty air as if it might recall our trust, but the room that once embraced us lost the shape it learned of us. If tomorrow brings returning, let the walls relight their yearning, let them hold the outline love once traced in gold. Where the room forgot the shape of us, love unraveled into dust, turning sacred nights to shadows we can't trust. Where the room forgot the shape of us, every memory lost its thrust, giving into silence where our hearts combust. Oh, oh, I saw your shadow moving faster than your footsteps down the lane, like it knew the road you'd follow long before you felt the strain. There was distance in the outline, in the shape that trailed ahead, like the love we shared was dying, though no final word was said. And your silhouette kept warning of a truth I didn't claim, that your shadow walked before you on the day you left my name. Every outline told the story, every flicker spoke the glory of a love that slowly slipped beyond our hands. When your shadow walked ahead of you, I felt something break in two. Saw the part of love you already outgrew. When your shadow walked ahead of you, all our fears became the clue that the heart you carried on had turned untrue. Even when you stayed beside me, there was distance in your gaze, like your heart was steady wandering far beyond our tender days. I kept reaching for the moment when your warmth might circle back, but the shadow you were following kept leading down its track. By the time you turned to whisper that our story couldn't stay, your shadow had already spoken everything you couldn't say. If tomorrow brings a blessing, let it stop my soul from guessing. Let me rest in truths your shadow gently drew. When your shadow walked ahead of you, I felt something break in two. Saw the part of love you already outgrew. When your shadow walked ahead of you, all our fears became the clue that the heart you carried on had turned untrue. Oh, shadows speak where words fall short. Tell the truth without retort. Oh, yours reveal the moment love withdrew. Yeah, your shadow walked ahead of you. Oh, oh yeah, shadow. Ooh, shadow. Oh yeah, shadow. Ooh, shadow. Where touch forgot to land me, just out of deep in thought, like it sensed the place I needed
long before the words were caught. But the tenderness grew distant as the months kept passing slow, and your fingers lost direction in the rhythm they'd once known. Then I felt the quiet shiver of a truth I couldn't stand, in the way your loving touch forgot where it should land. Every moment felt uncertain, like your hand behind the curtain tried to find its way but didn't understand. Where your touch forgot to land, love slipped slowly from my hand, drifting softly like a truth we never planned. Where your touch forgot to land, I could feel the final strand, breaking gentle in a way no heart withstands. I recall the easy comfort of your palm against my skin, how the warmth would calm the storms I couldn't quiet from within. But your touch turned soft and shaky, like it didn't trust its place, and the love behind your fingers slowly vanished from its trace. Still I reach for one more moment where our pulses intertwine, but your touch eluded comfort, like it lost its sense of time. If tomorrow grants forgiveness, let your touch return its fitness. Let it land where all our promises began. Where your touch forgot to land, love slipped slowly from my hand, drifting softly like a truth we never planned. Where your touch forgot to land, I could feel the final strand, breaking gentle in a way no heart withstands. Touches fade when hearts retreat, lose the places they repeat. Yours grew lost before your feet began to stray. Your touch forgot to land. Where your touch
your heartbeat like a hold, like a song against my chest, holding close to every promise that our love could manifest. But the rhythm changed so slowly that I barely felt it fade, till the warmth I used to lean on felt too fragile, too afraid. And the beat that once felt certain grew too quiet to confide, 'cause the truth began unfolding in the way your heart beat high. Every soft and distant tremor felt like love you can't remember, felt like something slipping further every night. The way your heartbeat learned to hide, left no place for us to ride, left me reaching where your warmth once lived inside. The way your heartbeat learned to hide told me truth that hearts divide. Love was drifting where my hands could not reside. I once drifting where my hands could not reside. I once heard your heartbeat thunder when my name was close to yours, but tonight it barely flickers with the tenderness before. There is distance in the silence where our pulses used to blend, where the rhythm of your heartbeat kept me anchored, kept me pinned. Yet I feel it faintly shiver, like it's too tired to lie, telling me the love you carry slowly learn how to deny. If tomorrow brings us closure, let your heartbeat rest in clover, find the freedom that it lost along the way. Where your heartbeat learned to hide, left no place for us to ride, left me reaching where your warmth once lived inside. The way your heartbeat learned to hide told me truth that hearts divide. Love was drifting where my hands could not reside. Hearts can whisper when they break, hide their beats for their own sake. Yours grew quiet long before your voice complied. Your heartbeat learned to hide me. Yeah, learn to hide. Oh, learn to hide. Learn to hide. When the room forgot your sound, it's every echo, every beat. But now the air grows distant, where your sound and silence meet. There's a quiet in the corners that was never here before, where your laughter used to shimmer, now there's nothing anymore. And the walls forget your presence in a way that feels profound. For the moment that you left, the room forgot your sound. Every echo turned to hollow, every memory hard to follow, till the stillness overcame the love you left. When the room forgot your sound, all my heart came crashing down, as the silence claimed the space where you were found. When the room forgot your sound, love turned fragile, lost its ground, leaving shadows where your song no longer drowns. I recall a simple evening where your voice would wander free, painting warmth upon these floorboards, making home a place to be. But the air grew still and heavy as the days kept drifting by, and the room began to empty like the echo of a sigh. Still I listen in the twilight for a trace that might resound, but the place that once adored you now forgets your gentle sound. If tomorrow gives me healing, let the room revive its feeling. Let it hold a piece of what we used to share when the room forgot your sound. All my heart came crashing down as the silence claimed the space where you were found. When the room forgot your sound, love turned fragile, lost its ground, leaving shadows where your song no longer drowns. Rooms remember love's embrace, lose it slowly without trace. Yours turned silent long before you walked away. This room forgot your sound. This room forgot your sound. When the morning didn't call your name, stylish speed upon my mind, like the sunrise held your memory in a golden gentle kind. But today the dawn felt empty, missing warmth you used to give, and the quiet in the sunlight whispered truths I couldn't live. Where your name once filled the sunrise with a love I'd still reclaim, now the morning stood in silence, didn't call your tender name. Every dawn grew dim and hollow, every ray too weak to follow, till the day forgot the glow you used to bring. When the morning didn't call your name, all the light felt cold and tame, and the world turned still where once you lit the flame. When the morning didn't call your name, love had lost its rightful claim, left a silence morning sun could not reclaim. I remember early hours when your voice would greet the day, soft as breath upon my shoulder, chasing all my fears away. But the sunrise lost its color once you drifted from my view,
left the sky a shade too quiet, where your warmth no longer grew. Still I searched the gentle daylight for a trace of how you came, but the morning moved past loving and forgot to speak your name. If tomorrow grants forgiveness, let the dawn restore its brightness. Let it call your name with warmth again someday. When the morning didn't call your name, all the light felt cold and tame, and the world turned still where once you lit the flame. When the morning didn't call your name, love had lost its rightful claim, left a silence morning sun could not reclaim. Mornings whisper truths we miss. Hold a faded lover's kiss. Yours fell silent long before you walked away. The morning lost your name. The morning lost your name.
In the stillness of the midnight, when your breathing felt so low, you whispered quiet secrets only dreaming hearts would know. There was truth inside your mumbling, something fragile, something deep, that revealed the hidden sorrow you had buried in your sleep. And the words you spoke so softly told the story you concealed, of the love you tried to salvage, but your heart could not rebuild. Every murmur caught me trembling, every sigh had truth resembling what your waking self was too afraid to say. The words you whispered half asleep were the truths you couldn't keep, showing me the wounds your heart tried not to weep. Not to weep. The words you whispered half asleep cut me quiet, cut me deep, telling me the love you lost was yours to keep. I held you a little tighter, hoping dreams would show you grace, but your whispers kept on spilling what you hid from me away. Every name you said with longing, every sigh you tried to hide, brought a tremor to the moment as you wandered deep inside. Now I question every silence, every tear you never shed, for your half-asleep confession told the things you left unsaid. If tomorrow brings confession, let it lighten your repression. Bring your waking voice the truth it's afraid to say. The words you whispered half asleep were the truths you couldn't keep, showing me the wounds your heart tried not to weep. Not to weep. The words you whispered half asleep your whisper, half asleep. Couldn't keep your heart too weak, half asleep, half asleep. Oh, half asleep. Takes its classic song, lay back home. Sorrow and beat you wrong. Sorrow from day, just what it's been on. Mellow bass brush snare, muted brass, overcrowded emotion. Tapes inside, so one does way back. There your voice forgot the pathway leading back to where was home. Every word grew strange and distant. Every tone lost something brilliant. Till your voice could not return to where we were. When your voice forgot the way back home, I felt lost, I felt alone. In a place where echoes turn to dust and stone. When your voice forgot the way back home, all our tenderness is thrown into silence where love couldn't. I remember how you called and lit the evenings with its glow. How your tone would wrap around me like a warmth I used to know. But the path grew cold and quiet as your spirit slipped away. And your voice that once returned here couldn't find the route today. Still I called into the stillness, hoping something might atone. If tomorrow grants direction, let your voice recall affection. Let it find the road that leads it back to me. When your voice was forgot the way back home, I felt lost, I felt alone. In a place where echoes turn to dust and stone. When your voice forgot the way back home, all our tenderness is thrown into silence where love couldn't. Tone was made. Yours grew distant long before you chose to roam. Your voice lost its home. The way back home. The way back home. Thought heartbeat used to thunder like a message meant for me, strong enough to break the darkness, clear enough for me to see. But tonight it felt so distant, barely knocking on my chest, like the rhythm we once shared had slowly drifted to its rest. And I sensed the quiet ending in the calm you tried to lend. It was the last unspoken heartbeat your heart forgot to send. Every pulse grew faint and hollow, every thumb too weak to follow, till your heart ran out of beats to give away. The last beat your heart forgot to send told the truth no words could mend, marking softly where our story met its end. The last beat your heart forgot to send hurt too deep to just defend, left a silence only broken hearts command. Oh, oh, yeah. I recall the steady cadence that would echo in the night, holding hope inside its rhythm, keeping both our spirits bright. But the tempo slowly shifted as your warmth grew far and thin, and the beat that kept us living couldn't find its strength again. Still I held you in the quiet, hoping something might extend. But your heart had stopped its message, had no beat left here to send. If tomorrow grants awakening, let your heart escape its aching. Let it beat again for someone down the line. The last beat your heart forgot to send told the truth no words could mend, marking softly where our story met its end. The last beat your heart forgot to send hurt too deep to just defend, left a silence only broken hearts command. Oh, hearts grow silent when they break, lose the rhythm love can't make. Yours fell quite long before the final bend, and your heart said no beat. Ooh. Said no beat. Yeah, your the smile that couldn't find its way home, smile and it beat per year, subtle electric pulse, rounded bass, brushed drum, soft brass, warm organ bed, soulful Melville from Melville, Kentucky. Your smile once felt like sunlight spilling golden through the room, but somewhere in the quiet it grew tangled in the gloom. It wandered off to places where my arms could never reach, where the warmth that he used to hold me learned a colder kind of speech. Now I search the fading moments for the brightness you once gave, but your smile lost its direction long before you left that day. Every tremble in your laughter told of heartbreak coming after, and the glow you wore grew dimmer every night. The smile that could trying hard to chase a warmth already gone. The smile that couldn't find its way home felt like love we couldn't know, fading gently like a half-remembered song. I recall the gentle shimmer when you whispered soft and low, how your lips would curl in kindness only I was meant to know. But the world grew heavy on you, and the shimmer couldn't stay, till your smile lost its compass and it slowly slipped away. Still I wander through the shadows, wishing I could call it back. But the home it used to rest in now is something that we lack. If tomorrow brings forgiveness, let it warm the love that's left us. God, your smile taught a peace it's never known. The smile that couldn't find its way home left me standing all alone, trying hard to chase a warmth already gone. The smile that couldn't find its way home felt like love we couldn't know, fading gently like a half-remembered song. Some smiles drift and some return, some grow dim from love that burns. Yours just wander where my heart can't follow through. Your smile couldn't find its way home. Echoes of your fading light, storm it'll be blue. But lately all your brightness flickers softly into pain. I can feel the quiet tremble in the way you turn your head, as if the love we built together slowly slipping from its thread. And though I call your name with hope you'll turn and meet my eyes, all I find are gentle shadows where your fading light resides. I've been holding on so tightly, trying not to lose you nightly, though the truth is whispering louder than before. Echoes of your fading light haunt the corners of the night, shining softer till you drift beyond my side. Echoes of your fading light, once a flame that burned so bright, now a memory growing distant in its flight. I remember how your laughter used to dance upon the air. Now it trembles like a promise you no longer want to share. Every touch is painted thinner, every breath a little cold, like the warmth we held together can't be carried as it's told. Still I reach into the darkness, hoping sparks will reappear, but the light inside your heartbeat grows too quiet for me to hear. If tomorrow brings forgiveness, let it heal the love we witnessed. Got us back to where the glow was pure and strong. Echoes of your fading light haunt the corners of the night, shining softer till you drift beyond my side. Echoes of your fading light, once a flame that burned so bright, now a memory growing distant in its flight. If your flame is meant to wander, if your soul must drift out yonder, let me hold the echo burning in my mind. Still echoes in my heart. Still echoes in my heart. Still echoes in my heart. I heard your breathing change tonight, a shift so faint but clear, like a message wrapped in quiet you were scared for me to hear. There was tremble in your exhale, hesitation in your sigh, and the rhythm of your breathing felt like a whisper in goodbye. Though your body lay beside me, something distant filled the space, and your breath revealed the truth you couldn't show upon your face. Every rise and fall was speaking, every silent beat was leaking, all the thoughts you tried to hide beneath your chest. The goodbye hiding in your breathing told the truth you weren't believing, left me clinging to a love that kept receding. The goodbye hiding in your breathing was a rhythm made for leaving, soft and quiet but impossible to weaken. I remember how your breathing once was steady, warm and sure, how it wrapped me in a comfort that made every fear obscure. But tonight the air grew fragile with the sadness you concealed, and the way your breath was shaking let the ending be revealed. Still I held you through the darkness, hoping morning light could mend all the quiet signs you're breathing whispered softly of the end. If tomorrow grants you solace, let your breath fall soft and honest. Let the truth release the you try to keep. The goodbye hiding in your breathing told the truth you left me clinging to a love that kept receding. The goodbye hiding in your breathing was a rhythm made for leaving, soft and quiet, but impossible to weaken. Breathing speaks what words can't bear, tells the heart what isn't there. Yours confess long before your lips could try. Your breathing say goodbye.
The morning used to meet me with your breath upon the breeze, soft as honey in the sunlight, whispering comfort, whispering ease. But today the air turned empty where your sweetness used to be, missing every quiet blessing you once let the wind set free. And the dawn felt strangely hollow, like a story left untold, for the morning couldn't carry all the breath it used to hold. Every sunrise dimmed a little, every breeze felt thin and brittle, till the day forgot the warmth you left behind. The breath the morning couldn't hold felt too heavy, felt too cold, echoing the love that slowly lost its hold. The breath the morning couldn't hold left a truth both young and old. Love drifts onward even when it turns to gold. I recall the gentle hushes when your breathing met the dawn, changing darkness into comfort, pulling hope from what was gone. But the morning lost its power once your whispers left its air, and the sky can't find the echo of the love you used to share. Still I chase the quiet sunrise with a heart that's uncontrolled, but the breath you gave those mornings ain't a thing the dawn can hold. If tomorrow brings returning, let the breeze relight its yearning. Let your breath revive the dawn it used to warm. The breath the morning couldn't hold felt too heavy, felt too cold, echoing the love that slowly lost its hold. The breath the morning couldn't hold left a truth both young and old. Love drifts onward even when it turns to gold. Breaths can vanish with the rain, leave the heart in gentle pain. Yours grew silent long before you slipped away. Your breath couldn't stay. Your couldn't stay.
Lactic tears crested soaring, the style it be peering, soft up close to electric piano, gentle bass groove, brush snare rolls, mellow brass whispers, soulful organ bed, emotional male vocal with a melody so sweet, like a tune that hugged my heartbeat, made its rhythm feel complete. But the music slowly faded as your soul began to roam. Now the walls forget your humming, and the days grow still and long, where the quiet overtakes the place your voice once carried strong. Every hum that once was living feels like memory unforgiven, echoes lost in places I can't call you from. The silence that replaced your song feels unbearable and strong, breaking through the days we swore we'd carry on. Oh, the silence that replaced your song tells me where the heart went wrong, where the music we believed in can't belong. I remember how you're singing lit the corners of the night, how it softened all the heartache till the world felt almost right. But the tune grew weak and fragile as your spirit slipped away, till the silence settled softly in the space where you would stay. Still I wait for one more echo, one last note to drift along, but the silence fills the doorway where you used to leave your song. If tomorrow brings a healing, may the silence lose its feeling.
You said your name so softly, like it carried something new, like a weight you couldn't shoulder or a truth you couldn't do. There was tremble in your saying what you'd spoken all your life, and the sound revealed a heartbreak sharper than a lover's knife. I could hear the quiet shifting in the rhythm of your tone, where the truth behind your name grew too heavy to be known. Every whisper felt like warning, every sigh a heavy mourning, for the truth you hid but couldn't push away. The truth you hid behind your name spoke in silence just the same, told the story of a heart too tired to claim. The truth you hid behind your name left me reaching through the flame, trying hard to keep a love you couldn't frame. You were holding back your secrets in the corners of your grin, where the walls began to crumble from the battles fought within. Though you tried to keep it steady, though you tried to play it strong, I could hear the buried tremor you've been carrying far too long. And your name kept softly breaking like a fragile glass refrain, where the truth you never spoke still echoed in your pain. If tomorrow brings confession, let it free the old repression. Give your name the peace it needed all along. The true hid behind your name spoke in silence just the same, told the story of a heart too tired to claim. The truth you hid behind your name left me reaching through the flame, trying hard to keep a love you couldn't frame. Names can hold the deepest tears, carry weight from distant years. Yours reveal the truth you tried to save, the truth behind your name. Oh, babe, the truth behind your name. Your goodbye, hidden in your footsteps. Stanley BB Cam, emotional, classic and tender. Warm rose, deep vintage bass, brush snap, mellow brass organ pad. That's so for male vocal me, but your footsteps cross the hallway with a rhythm soft and strange, like a melody uncertain, like a heart about to change. There was something in the cadence that felt lighter than before, as if every step was hinting you'd be walking through the door. And the truth inside that echo carried weight no words could say. It was a goodbye in your footsteps, slowly walking you away.
Every shift in how you move, every pace slightly improved, told the story that your lips refused to share. The goodbye hidden in your footsteps left me lost in quiet depths, hearing sorrow in the space your shadow kept. The goodbye hidden in your footsteps fell in slow and silent steps, telling me the truth your words had never meant. I remember how your walking once felt heavy, safe and sure, but tonight it moved like freedom, searching for a different door. And the softness in your pacing held a calm I couldn't read, like you found a hidden exit you were finally prepared to heed. Still I followed with my heartbeat, trying hard to intercept, but the farewell lives so clearly in your quiet changing steps. If tomorrow brings confession, let it free the old repression. Let your footsteps speak the truth without regret. The goodbye hidden in your footsteps left me lost in quiet depths, hearing sorrow in the space your shadow kept. The goodbye hidden in your footsteps fell in slow and silent steps, telling me the truth your words had never meant. Footsteps whisper what hearts fear, speak the truths we can't get near. Yours revealed goodbye before you turned around. Your footsteps, your footsteps, held goodbye.
Your hands once traced my face like they were learning every line, soft as whispered morning sunlight, warm as summer, sweet as sign. But tonight they felt uncertain, like they wandered in the dark, searching for a memory that has slowly lost its spark. And the tremble in your fingers told a truth I couldn't chase. It was the day your gentle hands forgot the shape of my old face. Every touch grew faint and hollow, every curve too hard to follow, till your hands revealed the truth they couldn't hide. The day your hands forgot my face, love had lost its sacred place, fading slowly like a promise we misplaced. The day your hands forgot my face, left a quiet empty space, one no warmth or tender palm could now replace. I remember how you'd hold me like the world was ours to claim.
Every touch of our unspoken, every gesture calling my name. But your fingers lost their meaning when your heart began to drift, and the certainty they carry slowly slipped between the rifts. Still I leaned into your palm, hoping memory might embrace, but your hands no longer knew the gentle contours of my face. If tomorrow brings awakening, let your hands forget the aching, find the warmth again they held in early days, the day your hands forgot my face. Love had lost its sacred place, fading slowly like a promise we misplaced, the day your hands forgot my face, left a quiet empty space, one no warmth or tender palm could now replace. Hands can speak when words grow thin, show the place our heart has been. Yours grew lost before your voice confessed goodbye. Your hands forgot my face. Forgot my face. Your laughter used to brighten every hallway in this place, filling corners with a joy that left its glow on every face. But the sound turned thin and fragile as your spirit slipped away, and the quiet that replaced it seemed to double every day. Now the rooms feel heavy-hearted where you used to freely scatter, and I'm learning how to live inside the quiet after laughter. Every echo died too early, every aim grew dim and surly, till the silence took the color from the wall. Quiet that followed your laughter came in waves that rolled in after, washing out the joy our tender hearts were after. The quiet that followed your laughter left the world in somber chapters, telling stories of a love we couldn't master. I remember gentle evenings when your laughter warmed the night, pulling beauty from the shadows, making broken things feel right. But the echo grew reluctant when your heart began to roam, and the quiet that replaced you made the house no longer home. Still I whisper to the silence, hoping joy might come hereafter, but the rooms can't shake the weight you left in quiet after laughter. If tomorrow brings revival, let your joy outlive survival. Let the quiet melt before your sound returns. Quiet that followed your laughter came in waves that rolled in after, washing
fleshing out the joy our tender hearts were after, the quiet that followed your laughter left the world in somber chapters, telling stories of a love we couldn't master. Laughter lingers when it's gone, shadows stretch and linger long. Yours fell silent long before you chose to leave. Your laughter left quiet. The moment that you walked away, the whole room felt undone, like the walls had lost their color and the evening lost its sun. Your shadow lingered softly on the chair you used to claim, and the silence grew so heavy that it nearly spoke your name. Every corner felt abandoned, every heartbeat faint and cold, for the room you left behind me lost the warmth it used to hold. Every memory kept returning, every faded ember burning, till the truth was all that stood where you once stood. The way your goodbye changed the room, filled it up with quiet gloom, turned our laughter into distant hollow gloom. The way your goodbye changed the room, left no space for love to bloom, only echoes floating softly in the gloom. Oh, I still trace the fading outline where your hands once touched the wall. Every gesture carved a story that I struggle to recall. Though the air is still and empty, it remembers what we shared, and the room itself is grieving for a love we once declared. Now I wander through the shadows of the life we tried to save, and the room you changed forever feels like something love once gave. If tomorrow brings me healing, let it numb the pain I'm feeling, turn the room back into something warm and good. The way your goodbye changed the room, filled it up with quiet gloom, turned our laughter into distant hollow gloom. The way your goodbye changed the room, left no space for love to bloom, only echoes floating softly in the gloom. I knew the world was changing when you stopped calling out my name. When the hush inside the bedroom didn't sound quite like the same. You were sitting by the window with your thoughts so far away, and the silence in your breathing stole the words you used to say. Though your hands were still beside me, something deeper wasn't there. And the night you chose the silence left a chill upon the air. Every pause became a warning, every sigh a kind of mourning for the love we couldn't carry through the dark. The night you chose the silence broke our fragile sweet relax, pulled the echoes of our heartbeat far apart. The night you chose the silence, soft unspoken, cold compliance, marked the moment love retreated from your heart. I kept waiting for a whisper, for a memory you recall, but your eyes had turned to distance, like you never known me at all. There was sorrow in the stillness I could feel beneath your skin, like you built a quiet fortress I could never step within. Now that night keeps replaying in the corners of my mind, where the hush you chose that evening left our story far behind. If tomorrow brings confession, let it free this old repression. Let the silence fade and set your spirit free. The night you chose the silence broke our fragile sweet relax, pulled the echoes of our heartbeat far apart. The night you chose the silence, soft unspoken, cold compliance, marked the moment love retreated from your heart. Silence speaks where words can't go, tells the truths we fear to show, and that night revealed what love had lost. You chose silence, and I felt the cause. The night you chose the silence, sweet the night you chose the silence. Before your heart learned to lead, stylity BPM, emotional vintage and bittersweet. Gentle wallets, a style key, steady bass groove, soft snare, brushes, mellow brass, warm organ, so never doubt about the moment before a lover's heart decided to walk away. Before your heart learned how to leave, you held me closer every night with a warmth that felt like sunrise, pushing back the deepest night. But the glow began to flicker in the spaces in your side, and I saw the hidden moment when you'd already said goodbye. Still I clung to fate and comfort, hoping you would turn around. But the quiet in your heartbeat told the truth without a sound. Every look became a warning, every breath a distant mourning, where the love we knew slowly through your silence, searching for a hidden sign. But the truth inside your shadow wasn't written to be mine. Though your arms were still around me, there was distance in your hold. Like the warmth we shared together had turned fragile, thin and cold. And the light we built in earnest couldn't brighten where you'd been. 'Cause your heart had found a pathway I could never enter in. If tomorrow brings redemption, let it soften this disconnection. Guide me back to where I'm strong enough to grieve. Before your heart learned to leave, I felt the shift beneath the breeze, like a whisper that the soul can't quite believe. Before your heart learned to leave, time was pulling at the seams, unraveling the threads of all our dreams. Hearts can wander without meaning, drift from love without a reason, leaving pieces only memory can retrieve. Before your heart learn to leave, before your heart learn to leave, before your heart.
Your kiss once held my name like a tender sacred vow, but tonight it felt uncertain, like it barely knew me now. There was distance in the softness, something faded in the fire, like the flame we sparked together lost the will of its desire. And the touch upon my lips revealed a truth too hard to claim. It was the kiss you gave me that forgot my very name. Every brush felt strange and hollow, every pause too weak to follow, till your lips confessed the truth before your words. The kiss that didn't know my name left our love without a frame, turned a memory sweet to something tired and tame. The kiss that didn't know my name felt so quiet, felt so plain, like a stranger's touch too fragile to sustain. I remember how your kisses fill the evenings with their heat, pulling me into your heartbeat with a rhythm strong and sweet. But the warmth began to vanish as the tenderness withdrew, and the kiss you gave this evening wasn't shaped the way I knew. Still I held you for a moment, hoping passion would remain, but your lips no longer whispered any trace of my old name. If tomorrow grants you freedom, let your heart decide who needs them. Let your kiss recall the love it once embraced. The kiss that didn't know my name left our love without a frame, turned a memory sweet to something tired and tame. The kiss that didn't know my name felt so quiet, felt so plain, like a stranger's touch too fragile to sustain. Kisses falter hearts tire, lose the sweetness, lose the fire. Yours grew distant long before your voice could say your kiss lost my name. Your kiss that didn't know my name. The kiss that didn't know my name, know my name. Your kiss lost my name.
I knew something had been changing when your hand reached out for mine. Not with passion, not with comfort, but a touch that felt resigned. There was quiet in your fingers, something trembling in your hold, like your heart was saying something you could never quite unfold. And the warmth was barely lingering, just a shadow of before. That last time your hand met mine, I felt you weren't mine anymore. Every heartbeat felt uncertain, every touch began to darken, where the glow we shared had slowly slipped away. The last time your hands reached mine, I felt love fall out of line, fading softer, like a truth we couldn't find. The last time your hands reached mine, left the chill across the spine, showed me love had crossed the slowly drawing line. You were trying to stay steady, but your palm was cold and weak, as if holding on to memories you no longer dared to speak. And I felt the weight of silence in the way your fingers lay, like you'd lost the urge to hold me long before you walked away. Now I replay that gentle moment where our future came undone, where your hands confessed the ending you could never speak aloud. If tomorrow brings a healing, let it clear the hidden feeling of the farewell in your touch that final day. The last time your hands reached mine, I felt love fall out of line, fading softer, like a truth we couldn't find. The last time your hands reached mine, left a chill across the spine, showed me love had crossed the slowly drawing line. Hands reveal what hearts conceal. Hands can break or hands can heal. Yours let go before the words were ever kind. Your hands reach mine one last time.
Your smile once held our memories like a lantern in the night, glowing gently through the heartbreak, keeping everything in sight. But today it faltered softly, like it couldn't bear the load, and the memory you carried slowly slipped along the road. Though you tried to keep it steady, though your lips still curved in gold, I could see the fading moment your smile couldn't hold. Every tremor in your laughter showed the truth that followed after, that your smile was stretching thin across the pain. The memory your smile couldn't hold left a story growing cold, where our love turned from a fire to uncontrolled. The memory your smile couldn't hold told the truth without being told. Love was drifting from the warmth it once consoled. I recall the way your laughter used to bloom like summer light, chasing shadows from the corners, turning wrong days into right. But the glow grew weak and weary when your heart began to roam, and the memory a smile carried couldn't find its way back home. Still I search your gentle features for a spark of days of old, but the truth lay in the tremble your sweet smile couldn't hold. If tomorrow brings returning, let your smile reset its yearning. Let it shine again with warmth it had before. The memory your smile couldn't hold left a story growing cold, where our love turned from a fire to uncontrolled. The memory your smile couldn't hold told the truth without being told. Love was drifting from the warmth it once consoled. Smiles can break without a sound, lose the memories they found. Yours grew distant long before your heart grew cold. Your smile couldn't hold, couldn't hold. Couldn't hold, couldn't hold, couldn't hold. Couldn't hold. You took a quiet step tonight, so gentle I almost missed, like a whisper in the moonlight, that the shadows softly kissed. There was caution in your movement, like you feared the truth it showed, and the smallest step you offered carried heavy, restless load. Though your feet were barely shifting, though your breath remained the same, I could feel the weight of leaving in the tremble of your frame.
Every step grew vague and hollow, every side too weak to follow, till the ground beneath your feet betrayed your heart. The quiet step you took toward leaving left my broken spirit heaving, showed the part of you that stopped in love believing. The quiet step you took toward leaving was a truth beyond deceiving. A farewell you didn't speak but kept repeating. I recall the nights you'd hurry just to fall into my arms, bringing comfort in your footsteps with their warmth and gentle charms. But tonight they moved uncertain, trembling slightly toward the door, and the rhythm in your stepping wasn't ours anymore. Still I tried to draw you closer, though the truth I kept perceiving in the tiny quiet step you took that leaned itself toward leaving. If tomorrow brings confession, let it ease the old compression. Give your feet permission not to drift away. The quiet step you took toward leaving left my broken spirit heaving, showed the part of you that stopped in love believing. The quiet step you took toward leaving was a truth beyond deceiving. A farewell you didn't speak but kept repeating. Every step a subtle plea, every move a memory. Yours grew quiet long before the final choice. Your quiet step toward leaving. Your quiet step toward leaving. Your silence filled the doorway like a secret kept too long, holding back the breath that once would rise, so full and strong. There was tremble in the quiet, in the air you tried to guide, like the truth behind your breathing was a thing you had to hide, and the pause between your exhales told a truth you never tried. It was the breath you held so tightly that your silence couldn't hide. Every moment sank in deeper, every hush became the keeper of the truth your tired heartbeat tried to mask. steady, tender, sure and strong. But tonight it felt so fragile, like a fading lullaby. And the silence that surrounded turned your truth into a sigh. Still I leaned into the stillness, hoping warmth might be supplied. But your breath was telling stories that your silence couldn't hide. If tomorrow grants you healing, let your breath regain its feeling. Let it speak the love you lost along the way. The breath your silence tried to hide held the truth you felt inside, showing love was slowly slipping with the tide. The breath your silence tried to hide told me all that you denied. Something fading that your quiet couldn't guide. Tell the truths we fear to make. Yours grew quiet long before the final slide. Your silence couldn't hide. Lattice's classic sonen keeps mighty bien. But lately every sentence feels like something out of place. There's a tremble in your whisper that you try so hard to hide, like the vow you swore to keep me slowly slipped out from inside. And the warmth that lived within you took a quiet, hollow leap in the promise your sweet voice forgot it had to keep. Every word grew cold and distant, every tone no longer glistened, till the truth came flowing through your gentle tone. The promise your voice forgot to keep left my heart too tired to weep, fading quiet like a dream we couldn't keep. The promise your voice forgot to keep echoes soft but echoes deep, where your love fell into quiet, restless sleep. I remember how you'd call me with a warmth that filled the room. Now your voice grows thin and fragile, like a fading afternoon. Though you speak with tender caution, there is distance in each sound, and the vow behind your words no longer seems to linger around. Still I listen for the comfort you once gave without a pause, but the promise lost its meaning in the tremor of your cause. If tomorrow brings admission, let it free the old condition of the vow you couldn't carry through the night. The promise your voice forgot to keep left my heart too tired to weep, fading quiet like a dream we couldn't keep. The promise your voice forgot to keep echoes soft but echoes deep, where your love fell into quiet, restless sleep. Oh. Your voice forgot to keep, forgot to keep the promise your voice forgot to keep. Your voice forgot to keep. I promise your voice. Your shadow used to follow with a warmth that felt alive, like a softer piece of you that knew exactly how to thrive. But the edges turned to silver when your heart began to roam, and the glow that once chased darkness couldn't find its way back home. Now your shadows grow much colder, missing fire uncontrolled, for the warmth it once reflected wasn't something it could hold. Every outline lost its gleaming, every shape turned cold and leaning, till the shadow couldn't mimic who you were. The warmth your shadow couldn't hold left our memories growing old, turning glowing nights to stories never told. The warmth your shadow couldn't hold slipped away in gentle fold, leaving colors washed in silver, pale and cold. I remember moonlit evenings where your shadow danced with mine, where the night itself felt softened by a warmth that seemed divine. But the silhouette grew distant as your love fell out of place, and the fire that once embraced me disappeared without a trace. Still I watched the fading outlines, hoping something might unfold, but your shadow can't remember warmth it never learned to hold. If to
tomorrow brings returning. Let your shadow find its burning. Let it glow again where darkness used to fall. The warmth your shadow couldn't hold left our memories growing old, turning glowing nights to stories never told. The warmth your shadow couldn't hold slipped away in gentle fold, leaving colors washed in silver, pale and cold.
Shadows fade
when love grows thin,
lose the gleam
from where they've been. Yours grew empty long before you let me go. Your shadow lost its warmth. Lit a flame I can't forget, like smoke that lingers. Love still said, the taste of you, the night so long, still hums inside this lonesome song. Every spark reminds me why love can burn and never die. Ashes fall on the window pane. Your goodbye still feels the same. The street lamp flickers through my tears. Still I feel you after years. Every ember calls your name. Every flame feels the same. In the rain, last cigarette, last cigarette, last cigarette, love.
Every corner hums your song. In this city I don't belong. Taxi lights, the rain still falls. Your name echoes through these walls. City light and lonely heart, trying to heal what love tore apart. Every shadow knows my pain, still I call your name again. Crowded streets, but I'm alone. Lost in noise, but I've grown. Your memory dances down the line. In every soul I see a sign. Every step I take tonight feels like chasing faded lights. City light and lonely hearts, trying to heal what love tore apart. Every shadow knows my pain, still I call your name dance with me again. Dance with me again, my love, under stars we once dreamed of. As the past just fade away, dance with me again today.
I gave you all I had, every breath, every song. You turned your back, now I'm barely holding on. The mirror shows a man who used to smile. Now he's just walking the lonesome mile. Try forgiveness, but it's gone. Even angels can't right this wrong. Ain't no mercy left in me. Love done broke me down to my knees. You can take my tears, take my pride, but my heart, oh baby, it already died. Ooh, the preacher said, son, don't close your heart, but I can't mend what's torn apart. In the midnight rain, calling my name, calling my pain. Can't go back to what used to be. Your ghost still sings inside of me. You can take my tears, take my pride, but my heart, oh baby, it already died. And if heaven calls me tonight, tell the Lord I put up a fight, but mercy don't live here no more since you walked out that door. Ain't no mercy, no more mercy left in me.
Laid you down by the corner light. Rain was falling soft that night.
Your eyes were warm, your hands were cold, but your touch turned my heart to gold. We danced beneath the thunder song, where broken hearts still belong. Love in the rain, wash away the pain. Let it fall, let it cleanse again. Every drop's a promise we made. Love in the rain will never fade. Love in the rain will never fade. Years may come and tears may fall, but I still hear your midnight call. Even when the skies turn gray, I feel your love in every spray. Storms may come, but love remains. Our souls forever in the rain. Love in the rain, wash away the pain. Let it fall, let it cleanse again. Every drop's a promise we made. Love in the rain will never fade. Love in the rain will never fade. Oh, let the heavens cry tonight, 'cause our love still burns so bright. Through every thunder, through every tear, your heart's still mine. I feel you near. Love in the rain, oh, forever stay. Love in the rain, forever stay. I'm riding on a lonely train, through the night, through the rain. Empty seats and quiet dreams. Love ain't ever what it seems. The whistle cries a mournful tune, like my heart beneath the moon. Lonely train, take me home, back to the love I used to know. Every mile feels so long. Without your arms, I don't belong. Your picture sits inside my hand, a faded man to a promised land. I count the stars, but lose my way.
You're the dawn that won't stay. If time could bring me where you are, I'd ride forever, near or far. Lonely train, take me home, back to the love I used to know. Every mile feels so long. Without your arm, I don't belong. Every station, same goodbye. Every dream begins to die. Still I ride through endless pain on this lonely train. Lonely train. Take me, train, take me home. 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 I still feel your touch in the summer air. Hear your laughter, it's everywhere. Though the years have come and gone, my heart still beats to your song. Every memory, every sigh keeps this love alive. Love don't fade away, no it won't die. Like stars still burning in the sky. Even when the night turns cold, our story will never grow. I see your face in candlelight. Your voice keeps my soul upright. Every dream brings you near. In my heart, you're still here. Time can't steal what's meant to stay. Love keeps shining anyway. Love don't fade away, no it won't die. Like stars still burning in the sky. Even when the night turns in a world so cold, till your heart gave me a hand to hold. Now every tear I used to cry turns to stars across the sky. Through the dark you pulled me through. Every rain begins with you. The light of your love keeps shining bright, guides me home through the endless night. When I'm broken, you lift me high. The light of your love will never die. Every trial, every pain, you're the calm in my rain. In your arms I find my peace. Every shadow finds release. You're the fire my soul defends, the one who loves without end. The light of your love keeps shining bright, guides me home through the endless night. When I'm broken, you lift me high. The light of your love will never die. And if the world should fade away, your love would still light my way. Even heaven knows above, there's no greater light than love. The light of your love. Ooh, the light of your love. The light of your love.
Oh, oh, yeah. Rain kept falling all last night, but now I see the morning light. Every tear that hit the ground became the strength I found. I've been broken, I've been torn, but a brand new heart is born after the storm. I'm alive again, washed away the hurt, washed away the pain. The sun is rising, I can see so clear after the storm. I'm still here. I found peace where thunder cried, found my truth where I once lied. Now my soul begins to sing like a bird with brand new wings. Every scar, lesson learned, every loss, a page turned after the storm.
still here.
I walk through fire, I walk through pain, but love keeps calling my name. Every sin, every fall, I still hear your mercy call. The night is long, but the dawn will rise. Grace is waiting in your eyes. Grace will find me every time I lose. When my heart is tired, when I paid my dues, I may wander, but I'm never gone. Grace will find me and carry me home. I've stumbled down 1,000 roads, carried such a heavy load, but even when I lose my way, your light still shows me the day. I may fall, I may cry, but your love will never die. Grace will find me every time I lose. Is tired, when I paid my dues. I may wander, but I'm never gone. Grace will find me and carry me on. When the storm is raging loud, you lift me up above the crowd. No matter where I've been before, your grace opens every door. Grace will find me. Oh, grace will find me. Will find me.
When the night comes down, when the night comes down, I feel the ache of every promise we used to make. The stars remember what we forgot. A love once true, now it's not. I reach for dreams that fade away, still I pray you'll turn my way. When the night comes down, when the night comes down, I still hear your sound.
Every echo calls your name,
But nothing feels the same. The moonlight paints your silhouette song. But your love lit up my way, turned my night into day. Now I see what life can be when your light shines over me. Shine on me, sweet love divine. Guide this heart, make it shine through the storm, through the pain. Your light keeps me sane. Every scar a lesson learned, every loss a page turned. Now I see the road ahead, oh, with your voice inside my head. Every dawn I call your name, you're the spark that starts my flame. Shine on me, sweet love divine. Guide this heart, make it shine through the storm, through the pain. Your light keeps me sane. Yeah. Love's the fire I can't hide. It burns strong deep inside. As long as I can feel you near, oh, I'll never disappear. Shine on me forever clean. Yeah. The clock keeps ticking past midnight. I'm staring at a faded light. Your picture lies beside my hand, like a story I don't understand. I write your name, I can't let go. Every word still hurts, you know. Midnight letter, never sent. Every tear of love unspent. I still dream, though you've gone away. But my heart still writes your name today. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, haunted by the choice I made. Every line I try to say echoes what I threw away. If you could hear these words of mine, would you still be by my side? Midnight letter, never sent. Every tear of love unspent. I still dream, though you've gone away. But my heart still writes your name today. Ink and memories intertwined. Love was yours, but pain was mine. If you ever read my heart someday, no, I never meant to fade away. Midnight letter, still yours today.
lose today. You packed your dreams in a midnight bag. Didn't look back, not even a drag. I stood there crying, bare to the bone. Now this house don't feel like home. Every breath cuts like a knife. You were my world. You were my life. Oh, the weight of goodbye is heavy tonight. Heavy tonight. Pulls me down in the pale moonlight. Every I love you, I can't deny. Still I'm breaking under the weight of goodbye. Your perfume still in the air. Your ghost still sitting in that chair. The silent screams where laughter lives. Love took all that I could give. If pain had wings, I'd let it fly, but I can't let go. No matter how I try. Oh, the weight of goodbye. It's heavy tonight. It's heavy tonight. Pulls me down in the pale moonlight. Every I love you, I can't deny. Still I'm breaking under the weight of goodbye. Maybe time will ease the strain. Maybe sun will dry this rain. But tonight, my heart still cries under the weight of goodbye. Oh, darling, the weight of Met you down at the corner cafe. Rain was falling, but I stayed. Your smile cut through the city gloom, turned my night into a tune. Coffee steam and old time blues. That's the night I fell for you. Corner cafe love, sweet and slow, jazz and soul. On the radio, every word you said to me felt like warm harmony. You stirred your cup, the world stood still. Every glance gave me a thrill. Through smoky air and faded sound, that's where heaven was found. Now every night I take that seat, hoping someday we'll repeat. Corner cafe love, sweet and slow, jazz and soul. On the radio, every word you said to me felt like warm harmony. Now the jukebox hums our song, though the night feels far too long. But your love still fills the air in that corner cafe chair. Corner cafe, where love prepared. Corner cafe, where love began. You said you'd change, you'd find a way. But here we are, same words to say. Promises fall like rain on stone. You leave me here all alone. I still believe, though my heart's been torn, love's a fire that keeps me warm. Don't let me down again. Don't break my heart, my only friend. If you love me, show me now. Don't let me down again somehow. Yeah. The night feels long without The sun came up, your hand in mine. The world feels new, the stars align. Coffee steam and gentle sound. Love's a peace I finally found. Every dawn reminds me to my world begins and ends with you. Sweet morning love, my saving grace. Every day starts with your face. You bring heaven down to me. Sweet morning love, endlessly. Your laughter dances through the air. Every moment I find you there. No gold could ever take your place. You're my calm, my holy space. All my nights are gone away. Your light turned my skies to day. Sweet morning love, my saving grace. Every day starts with your face. You bring heaven down to me. Sweet morning love, endlessly. Every touch feels brand new. Every breath belongs to you. I found forever in your arms, safe inside your sweetest charms. Sweet morning love, sweet morning love. I've been hiding in my fears, counting shadows, counting years. But your smile broke through the haze, pulled me up into your grace. Now I see the truth so clear. Love was waiting right here. Step into the light. Don't be afraid. Let the darkness slowly fade. Love's the fire that will make you whole. Step into the light of your soul. The night tried hard to pull me down, but I won't wear that heavy crown. Your voice became my sweetest sound, lifted me from the ground. Now I feel your touch again, like a sunrise after rain. Step into the light. Don't be afraid. Let the darkness slowly fade. its place. When you open up your eyes, you'll see love never dies. Step into love.
Light on my window, I feel your touch, it draws me in. Your shadow dances on the wall. I still can hear your midnight call. Every sigh, every tear I know still whispers where you used to go. Moonlight on my window pane brings your memory back again. Every glow, a sweet refrain. I still feel your love in vain. The street is quiet, the world asleep, but my heart still runs too deep. The echo of your name remains through silver light and window stains. I close my eyes, but you don't fade. Love's the ghost that time has made. Moonlight on my window pane brings your memory back again. Every glow, a sweet refrain. I still feel your love in vain. I wish I could forget the past, but some dreams were meant to last. The night reminds me, soft and slow, of the love I used to know. Moonlight on my window pane brings your memory back again. Every glow, a sweet refrain. I still feel your love in vain. I wish I could forget the past.
There's a river deep inside, where the pain and the past collide. I can feel it wash away every sin I made today. Freedom whispers soft Let it heal me, let it flow. Let the river flow through me. Take my heart, set it free. Every wound, oh, every chain, let the river wash my pain. Every time I lose my way, water leads me back to pray. In your arms I find my peace. All my burdens find release. Every drop feels like grace, cleansing tears from my face. Let the river flow through me. Take my heart, set it free. Every wound, oh, every chain, let the river wash my pain. Oh, and when I reach the other shore, I won't need to cry no more. Your love's the tide that lifts me high. Oh, your mercy never runs dry. Let the river flow through me. Take my heart, set it free. Every wound, oh, every chain, let the